you feel that all of what you have said, if you were to say it on a political platform, what do you feel the response from the South will be? Will it be warm and embracing? Will it be cold and disheartening? Will people be cynical, or people, I mean, what do you, I mean, you spent a significant amount in the South. I mean, you have a feel for both the constituencies in the North and the East as well as the South. That's a unique perspective, by the way, because very few in the South have a feel for what it is in terms of living with the people in the North and the East. So how do you think it will play out?
Well, I haven't addressed platforms, as you say,
No,
in
but
the
if you-
South,
yeah,
but then
yeah.
I have addressed forums
Sure,
here.
sure.
I would feel, you know, when we start with the needs, our problems, and we have a very clear communication line, we have really been able to explain very clearly.
Has it been receptive?
Yeah, they have
so
been
is it
receptive.
true then that this is not an ethnic problem, that it is a political problem, or is it any other problem other than an ethnic problem?
Well, I'm very careful about, you know, putting a little
Correct.
stamp on
Yeah.
this is this
Pigeonholing
and
it,
that.
yeah.
But I would say, in my heart, I think this is a political problem. It's the politics of, it's a group politics, if we can say, and who has the bigger pie. That's all. So yeah, we have to learn to share. And if we can do that, we can communicate, and I'm very confident that the South will be receptive.
And if I were to ask you, you seem to hint at, I mean, for example, one of the things you said was the diaspora should consider or think about supporting the opposition, not to get out of the racial identity-based politics and to talk about a Sri Lankan identity. If I were to ask you to tell me what you feel is a Sri Lankan identity, coming from, I mean, from your life, you know, what you've been through, what you've seen, now to get out of that mold in a sense and to start, or maybe not now, but...
You know, identity doesn't have a form, a color.
But what is Sri
It's
Lankan?
a feeling, isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah.
Don't you think it's a feeling?
I mean, I have
the
read...
feeling that I have when I come back down, when I go abroad and the plane touches down in Katnayaka, the happiness that I feel that I'm back home.
Yeah. So this is home for you?
I think, yes,
Yeah.
this is home
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
This is home for me. But within home, you have your own room, isn't it? You want your own space. You want to be able to do your own thing. I think that's what we are fighting for. And it's a very reasonable request. You articulate it like that, you can get it. And self-rule, you know, it can go to any range and any length. You know, there is nothing to do, okay, this is self-rule, beyond this is, you know, separate state. I think we've been caught into all those little details which are really not very important.
Do you see change for the better in your lifetime? It's a difficult question. It's a trick question on one hand as well, because you would not have thought of Obama a couple of years ago. And
you know, I feel happy, I feel optimistic, because life has thrown a very massive challenge in front of us. I feel very happy about it. That some force thinks, it has some confidence in all of us as Sri Lankans, that we can deal with it. That is why this problem has been given to us. And what we have on our laps is a massive problem, a problem of governance. It's a problem of our survival as a nation. So I think I'm happy about that. But if you say, okay, are you hopeful whether you deal with it? I leave it to God. I have nothing to say about that.
You have 3 beautiful daughters. When they ask you, Amma, what do you think about Sri Lanka's future? Do you say, I will leave it to God?
I do my best and leave the rest to God.
And what would their response be? Give us some more, you know, earthly reason to champion peace.
I think...
do they accept you and say this? Like, Amma has always said this, and they don't want.
Yeah, they do.
But that's what you genuinely believe, that it is a historical moment for change and positive change.
It's a historical moment, and I'm so proud that you know, all of us are here together. It's not about me. It's about all of us, you know, Sri Lankans. And I'm so proud that this big challenge has been given to us. Restructure the state, you know, get all this corruption, everything out and clean it up. So I feel that we are privileged in that sense.
Shanthi, I wish you all the best in that endeavor, and thank you very much for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you. you.